Hey trainers, welcome back to the show. I'm Poke Dad. With me as always is
Dancing Bear.
Dancing Bear at first base. So today we're going to do our Pokemon 2019 Worlds report card on how we predicted the meta. So how do you think we did before we go into the detail here?
Excelente.
I think we got not even 99. I think we got 100. So let's present all the evidence to why this should be your number one source for what to play for these big tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we said Zekrom will be far and away the most played deck, right?
Very overrated.
Well, it had 23 in day two, more than any other deck. Now, what's interesting is we also said Malamar. And so when you added in all the Malamar variants, there were 22. And that covered three Malamar variants: the single prize, the Garatina Garchomp, and Ultra Necrozma.
Mm-hmm.
So all three versions, second place in the meta forecast, right?
Yeah.
And then that last was, our third was Charizard. There was the Ability Charizard and Greens. So two different versions. And I think the greens was more played than the ability, which we predicted.
Yeah.
But we also said we like the ability version better.
And
So.
Tord played it, and he got super far.
Yeah. So good stuff there. Party Balloon, there was 8 in day 2, which we said it was one of the strongest decks, but maybe not going to be the most popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we said there might be a couple Dark Box, right?
Yeah, it was always a possibility.
And then there was a couple Behem, which the Dancing Bear predicted, which we're going to go to that clip right now, real quick. So I don't know if y'all can hear this or not, but we're going to try. At the end of the day, they're just going to play Malamar.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be played day 2.
There it is. So I don't know if y'all heard that very well, but Dancing Bear calling it, right?
Yeah.
That there will be some, and there was more than one. There was 2 in day 2.
There was 2.
Very cool. I think the only thing we missed out on, we said, there was going to be a few fossils, the Aerodactyl and all that.
Yeah, the Aerodactyl.
I think our biggest miss was the Guardy Sylveon, right?
And the Gengar Mimikyu almost.
There was 2, but yeah. But I think Guardy Sylveon, there was 11. Which we missed on that one, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough, we missed on the Guardy Sylvie.
So not a 100.
Yeah, but once you factor in that we successfully predicted in these other clips some other stuff, I think it erases the Guardy Sylvie. So why do you think people were playing Guardy Sylvie? I mean,
I guess they like the
We
2-shot
didn't-
option.
we didn't really have too much success. Do you think it was just a hard counter? You could use the Ultra Beast charm, so you kind of counter Party Balloon, then you also counter Charizard.
And the Psychic one and the Electric one. So, I mean, it had a lot of counters.
But at the end of the day, the Mewtwo runs it over, and the Charizard decks run it over.
Yeah.
Is the problem, I think. It countered. I think people were expecting Blacephalon and Zekrom to be much more prominent than, say, the Mewtwo Toolbox and the Charizard decks.
Yeah.
Is that safe to assume there?
Yeah.
So I can see why they would play it, to counter those two, but I still thought Guardy Sylvie was a risky play.
Yeah.
So, but Malamar, are you surprised none made it to the top 8?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. And for all of them to miss out on the top 8.
It doesn't surprise me. Well, in a way it does, in a way it doesn't. I mean, I never thought Ultra Necrozma or the Garatina Garchomp were among the strongest 2. I did think that they were stronger than Charizard.
Yeah.
But it turns out Charizard was stronger. So that kind of surprised me there from our testing.
Yeah.
But the single prize Malamar decks, I thought it had a shot to go really far.
It looked really promising.
So that was kind of a surprise. But let's get into this other clip that will speak to. Let's go ahead and play this clip. I think this will be in the winning deck.
Wise words.
So Poke Dad Colin, the Mewtwo Mew will be in the winning deck for sure. And fair enough, anyone could have said that, Poke Dad, right? Anyone? Yeah. Oh, well, the winning deck's gonna have Cherish Ball, right? Okay, fair enough. If that's your argument to what Poke Dad just stated there, but let's cut to right here what the Dancing Bear says.
For me, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the Mewtwo.
I really like that. Dancing Bear.
I like it. It's a fun deck to play.
What deck would you play for Worlds if you wanted to win it? Dancing Bear's response, Mewtwo Toolbox.
Winner or not, that deck's it's so fun.
So, Dancing Bear correctly calling the play.
I'm better than you.
But let's not count Poke Dad out because we've got this clip now to play. Simple as that.
And then beat him, right?
No.
No.
And those are my only two. I don't need a third. GX, one Ditto, one Meowth, one Persian. And then if I needed a backup plan, I'm taking Mewtwo Toolbox. Simple as that.
So you called Blaze Fawn in.
So
how'd Blaze Fawn do?
It got second place. So Poke Dad called me. I called
you.
So if there's a mistake on who Poke Dad is, I called the first place and second place deck. The final. The finals right there in front of you, folks. Correctly, 100% predicted these two decks is what I'm taking if I want to win Worlds. And both ended up in the final.
Hey, you thought yours was close? Mine was even closer.
Yours was...
I had Mewtwo first.
Hey.
And then Blaze Fawn, right? Or was it Aerodactyl?
I think you had Aerodactyl, so you missed on that one. But
Aerodactyl.
But still, you called the winning deck, and then I called the first and second place decks. So, and when we do these meta forecasts, this is 100% based on our testing, right?
Yeah.
There is no insider information that we have. All the information we have, we present to y'all, okay? We're not hiding anything when we make these predictions or these forecasts, right?
No.
There's a lot of controversy. Oh, the pro players will keep their secret play and they won't talk about it. So a lot of times when you see these other meta forecast videos, if you see the pros kind of not really talk about a certain deck or not even bring up a specific deck, that should be a red flag straight away. Well, I guess they're planning on playing that.
Or the counter to that.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting. If you are looking to find the deck to play for these big tournaments, proof's in the pudding, right?
I mean, we've been really accurate.
You could go back and look at all our meta forecasts and then look at what made the top 8 or what was most played for day 2 or what had the most success. And I guarantee we've called almost every single one of them. Yep. So there's nothing behind the curtain, folks. We give you all the information right here.
I think we got a 95. -5 for missing the Guardy Sylveon.
Yeah, we did miss the Guardy Sylvie, but in the end, first place and second place is right there on the screen. Right in front of you. First and second place.
With date.
So, I think we got 100. I mean, How many times you seen people call the first and second place deck at Worlds?
Now, if you said Mewtwo and then Blaze Fun, I would have skipped the whole missing that part in
True.
100.
Fair enough. So you're getting.
95, I mean, that's fair.
I think we did higher than 95, folks. Because you even called the Behem. We even said that there would be a dark box in day 2, although we didn't like it. We didn't feel like it was very strong, very consistent. But we definitely said that there would be 1, maybe 2 in day 2. But yeah, folks.
There you go.
I mean, not to toot the horn, but we should be your number one source for meta-analysis and meta-forecast, right?
If we have any crazy ideas, though, maybe don't quite play those.
No. So after this, we're going into some Worlds decks fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do some matchups because you're excited to get a hold of a couple, right?
We got one back here, and looks like...
I talked about it earlier. I talked about it yesterday. The Cutter Tap stall deck / annoying deck, whatever you want to call it. You're excited to get a hold of that, right?
Yeah.
And I actually want to try the Party Bloom with the Naganatal GX, where you can discard a beast and draw 3.
That looks cool.
So, lots to do. We're not going to quite get into the next rotation, the next set testing just yet. We're going to spend probably the rest of the week and possibly part of next week still testing and having fun with these Worlds decks. But, yeah. I think we did awesome for Worlds 2019, and keep it tuned. We'll try to get you our best picks for each regional as they come up. And anything else, Dancing Bear?
That's it.
All right. Well, till next time, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.